Workers in Anambra State under the aegis of the Joint Association of Nigeria Labour Congress and other trade unions have thrown their weight behind Governor Willie Obiano's second-term bid. They say it's in recognition of the achievements of the governor in the last 3 years. The unions also bestowed on him the award of the best labour-friendly governor of Anambra since the state was created.
It's been in the offing for a while, but Governor Willie Obiano chooses Workers' Day to address issues bordering on workers' welfare in Anambra State. And without missing words, he makes the workers realize his interest in upholding their well-being.
When I increased your salary by 15%, you did not ask me to do so, did you? I told you that if my IGR moved to 1 billion, I will do so, and I did that automatically. I will also do this one automatically as soon as my IGR reaches 2.4. I have also directed the Chairman Civil Service Commission to commence the process of promotion, which will be done this year. I have no doubt that the overwhelming support that my administration enjoys from these good people of the state is because you have taken it upon yourselves to distill government policies down to the grassroots and ensure that we are adequately understood by the ordinary folks.
The leadership of the workers' union in the state are happy the governor has taken the welfare of the workers and pensioners to heart by ensuring prompt payment of the salaries and other entitlements. For this, they honored him.
On behalf of your very contented workers, I present to you this award of honor as the best labor-friendly governor of Anambra State.
As the governor makes effort towards another term in office, the workers appear to be saying, "We are with you all the way." And this they did with an endorsement.
We, the labor, the workforce, is now saying that one term deserves another. And the motion has equally been seconded. And I want to ask those that are in support of this motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
The story of Anambra paints a picture of a scene where the state and organized labor are in harmonious relationship. This no doubt puts the state on the path of growth and development, and as such should be sustained.
Thanks a lot, Amarachi, and welcome to Business News. The Central Bank of Nigeria has sanctioned 18 commercial banks for their failure to utilize any portion of funds allocated by the CBN under the Small and Medium Enterprises window since its inception 4 weeks ago. The ban, which takes effect today, May the 2nd, sees 18 banking firms barred from participating in the weekly wholesale spot and forward forex intervention exercises. And this will not be lifted until all the affected banks have shown evidence of significant utilization of the funds. Only 8 commercial banks, Access, Zenith, Jais, Fidelity, Diamond, Heritage, Unity and Sterling banks have reportedly sold portions of the $100 million per week payment by the CBN for onward sale to SMEs. Nigeria's manufacturing activity recorded in the month of April as production level grew faster, it recovered, and new orders as well as material inventories recovered from contraction. And this is according to a new report released today by the Central Bank of Nigeria. The Purchasing Managers Index for last month was reported at 51.1 reading, and this is showing an expansion in the manufacturing sector after 3 months of decline. 10 out of the 16 subsectors of the economy reported growth last month as measured by the CBN. In the same report, the Composite Non-Manufacturing Index shows signs of growth after 16 months of decline. The reading for April was 49.5 against 47.1 the previous month. The Bank of Industry has posted a profit before tax of 17 billion naira for the year 2016, and this represents a 44% increase over the 11.9 billion naira it recorded in the year 2015. The bank's loans and advances also rose by 10% to 171 billion from 156 billion naira last year. Apparently, BOI's most recent achievements have not gone unnoticed, as the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria honored it with a merit award here in Lagos.
This is the 2017 annual dinner and awards night of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN. The president, Festus Shueton, says the event is designed to recognize outstanding contributors to national development.
They have served the Institute, the nation, and the international community meritoriously in many capacities worthy of emulation.
Former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Governor of Lagos State Akinwumi Ambode, and the Bank of Industry are amongst the recipients. It's no surprise at all that the Bank of Industry made the list. Reacting to the award, the acting MD CEO Bank of Industry, Mr. Waheed Olagunju, justifies why the bank was awarded.
We're particularly delighted and elated, and this will have a catalytic effect on us as we're going to be challenged to do more for the development of Nigeria. Clearly, 2016 has turned out to be the most successful ever in the history of the bank in terms of all indices. Our accounts that were recently approved by the Central Bank of Nigeria shows that we recorded double-digit growth in almost all sectors. For example, our loans and advances, our approvals grew about 42%. Our operating profit also grew about 46%. We just finished the first quarter of 2017, and clearly Q1 2017 is already better than Q1 2016.
With this recognition, the bank is only encouraged to do more for willing and competent MSMEs in the country.
Investors' interest in banking and oil and gas stocks got the Nigerian equities market to a positive start for the month. Chimezie Obiwago tells us more.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The first trading session after the Labour holiday saw the all-share index rally by 0.8% to close at 25,965.18, pushing the market capitalization slightly higher, heading to 9 trillion naira. There were more gainers than losers at Tuesday's trading day. Now, gains recorded by Nestle, Seplat and Presco were the major drivers of the index. However, the price advances in percentage terms were Nigeria Police Microfinance Bank and Fitsin, which gained by 9.09% apiece. They are followed by FBN Holdings. On the flip side, USCN, Jaiz Bank and Forte Oil led the pack. In just 3,392 deals, investors traded over 191 million shares, valued at 2.1 billion naira. Our Zenith Bank, GT Bank and WAPIC were investors' chief toast, placing these three stocks top on the list of top trades for the day. And that's it on the Stock Market Report. I'm Chimezie Obiwago.
And for major world stock markets, they closed mostly mixed today as the U.S. Federal Reserve kicked off its two-day monetary policy meeting and latest corporate earnings from Europe and the U.S. Let's see the numbers. That ends business news for tonight. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm Anne Nwawodo. It's back to you, Amarachi.
Thanks, Anne. First Bank of Nigeria, in collaboration with the Lagos Business School, has been advocating the need for Nigerians to embrace entrepreneurship through domestic production and consumption of locally made items. The message, projected at First Bank SME Symposium in Lagos, witnessed presentations on areas that can promote made in Nigeria products.
It's yet another edition of the First Bank SME Symposium, an initiative for the empowerment of individuals and business organizations to implement sustainable solutions to Nigeria's needs for reliable energy, a resilient environment, as well as robust human and economic development. Organized in partnership with the Lagos Business School of the Pan-Atlantic University, the event this time delves into the world of made-in-Nigeria goods with a focus on driving productivity and competitiveness.
It is our fervent hope that this forum will chart the course of SMEs to accelerate innovation, productivity, and competitiveness by surmounting the recurring challenges of poor business management, inadequate corporate governance, lack of access to finance, regulatory inconsistencies, and processes hindrances.
When innovation, when consumption and everything is localized, then we keep the money locally. Then the money will move around even more locally. And then at the end of the day, our country will be better off.
Due to the rise in job cuts, raising the unemployment rate periodically, the chairman of First Bank, Mrs. Ibukun Awoshika, explains entrepreneurship as one of the escape routes.
But if you produce rubbish and they interact with your rubbish, they will give up on it and not even try, which is part of the challenge of made in Nigeria product, because we ourselves do not position ourselves to be competitive. And what we need to do, especially now, we have a golden opportunity now. Why? All the recession and the collapse of FX rate has made a lot of imported things what? Expensive.
The lessons shared by the First Bank chair opens a floodgate of business thoughts shared by these panelists.
So have confidence in yourself. Make sure what you believe in, do it well, do it better, but you have to sacrifice first. Don't go and spend money before you make it.
As business owners, one of the things that we do, we are visionaries. That means that we have to have the capacity to be able to share our visions in a way that's engaging and people become committed to it.
SMEs are pivotal to the development of any economy. The experiences and tips exchanged at this symposium, if implemented, may go a long way towards improving existing and budding businesses, if well applied.